Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some DIY Dollar Tree Magnolia inspired decor. And honestly, if I didn't use everything Dollar Tree, I actually used two things that were not from Dollar Tree, but I did pay only $1 for each at Habitat for Humanity Restore. If you guys don't have something like that near you, check Goodwill, Salvation Army, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. I'm sure you guys would have a lot of luck finding stuff that's really inexpensive or even free. If I can find something cheap enough online, I will definitely link that for you. If this is your first time here, welcome to the madness. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love it if you became part of the DIY family by subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Before I get onto this video, I do want to send a shout out to Shannon and Cheyenne. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and being part of this DIY family. If you have a loved one or if you want me to send you a shout out, make sure you guys leave them in the comments down below, and in the next video you guys might show up on the screen here. I would love to actually do that. I think that would be super fun. Alright, so without making this extra long, let's get on to the DIY.
Okay, so the first DIY was inspired by this terracotta jar vase that is actually not available through Magnolia. It is coming soon though. So I found something similar to it, which is, you know, not identical, but similar. The blush Carter vase, which costs between $12 and $22. Not gonna spend that, we're gonna spend $2. And this is my recreation. I'll show you guys how I made it. Okay, well, $2 on top of the plaster that I'm going to use. So I was trying to think how I was going to make that terracotta look, and then I remembered a few of my comments from some lovely viewers saying that I could use Plaster of Paris to make like a chalky paint, and that's exactly what I thought I would do. So thank you Candace, Sandra, and Glenna for the tip. Alright, so starting out with these two Dollar Tree vases, and then also my Plaster of Paris that I bought at Walmart, but I do have it linked below through Amazon, which comes a lot cheaper for a bigger tub. Not really going to measure it out, I'm just kind of winging it. So adding the Plaster of Paris, and then I'm trying to like figure out what's the closest to that little terracotta pot. So using this Dollar Tree acrylic paint in deep brown, and then I'm also using this Craftsmart in flesh, and then a little bit of deep coral also from Craftsmart. And then I also did add some water and just mixed it around. And then I also ended up using some orange, and it's blurred out. I can't see it, didn't focus. I'm not really sure what exactly the shade was, but as you can see, my mix is pretty darn close to that little terracotta pot, and you guys just wing it, you know, use your eye and try to see like what's going to fit closest to what you want. And so see, pretty close. Just using a foam brush, I'm just brushing it over. And I think it looks pretty darn close anyways to the original one. And as you can see, there is a little bit of like cracking on there. So I did spray it with a lacquer just to give it like a protective layer. This next one started out as inspiration, but it did not work out. It's nothing like the one that I was wanting to make. I totally messed it up, burned myself, so I'm saving it as a redemption video. But this one, it's super easy to make, and I'll show you guys how. Alright, so I started out with two of these round wall decor things from Dollar Tree. I put a really good amount of hot glue just so that it sticks together. If you don't do it correctly, these kind of dome out. They curve, if you guys catch my drift. So in the center, I made sure to press these down really well, and I actually did end up clamping them just to make sure that they don't like pop out and unstick. And so for my stand, I'm just going to be using some of this vinyl liner to line it at the top, and then also these two little terracotta pots. Gonna come to your town, gonna find your corner, and we'll soon be knocking on your door. Someone don't be like me, okay? I am using this brush that I forgot to wash from the last time I used tacky glue, and it is hard as a rock. And I really don't want to use a new one. So Don't be like me, wash your brushes, and then just after that, just stick on that piece of vinyl and glue on the stand.
I'll get it louder, a sound you never heard before. Gonna come to your town, gonna find your corner, and we'll soon be knocking.
So you guys can see it's nice and wobbly. If you put any weight on it, it's gonna topple right over. Yep, just like that. So I'm just removing this, and this is exactly why I don't use E6000 glue and hot glue on everything anymore. And so just taking the larger terracotta pots from Dollar Tree, it looks like it would be a little bit sturdier, but it's just too tall for my liking. So I just, went along with what I was doing before, put the hot glue back onto my smaller terracotta pots, and dealt with it. So yeah, there you have it. And then using the remainder of that paint, I'm going to paint around the edges of the tray. So this wasn't originally in my plans, but we go with it. So I have this platter that I painted a few months back for a different DIY. So I'm just going to add it on there just so it's not super lonely and it kind of finishes up the project. Alright, so back to the Magnolia inspired DIYs. These ebon wood candlesticks are $26 for the large one, which is about the same size as the one that I'm making. I really like the look of it. Actually, one of them kind of reminds me of a plunger. And then there's this other style that's not available, the Barneswood taper holder, which is a lot closer to the one that I'm making as far as the style. Not so much the color. The color, I just went with what's going to match my decor. Alright, so here is my inspiration. We did not spend $26 on it. I spent a total of $4 on the actual candlesticks, and then the candles come in a pack of 4 from Dollar Tree. So like I mentioned in the beginning, I did purchase these legs, and actually I think it's one leg, it's just taken apart, at Habitat for Humanity for $1 a piece, and then these 2 wooden rounds from Dollar Tree. You know, I thought I was a freaking Hulk and that I was just going to be able to like twist these dowels out just with my what are these freaking things called? My pliers. And I twisted and turned and I was pretty much just destroying that dowel and it was not coming out. So I ended up using my little Dollar Tree handsaw and these things came right off.
Just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile. What is it that you do?
So I did sand the legs a little bit just to take some of that shine and gloss off and the paint adheres to it better. And I should have sanded these rounds like at the top, rounded them out at the top, but I didn't really think of it until later. And then I did use this Craftsmart paint in khaki and gave the legs a couple of coats and also the rounds. And after that I did take a Dollar Tree sanding block and just sanded it off a little bit to distress it and used some Votive candles from Dollar Tree.
I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you. I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you. Just wanna hold you. Just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. Set my world on fire. the willow, the willow. So many years, too many tears on your pillow, on your pillow. Out of the darkness, a sigh. It all seems so heartless. A silver light. Don't you wait until the morning light, the morning light. Far away until you're out of sight, you're out of sight.
Alright you guys, so that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Once again, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. Helps my channel out super duper. Don't forget to leave me your comments down below. Any questions, concerns, shout outs. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.